and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a look with the new Tarteist Pro Remix Palette. This is the first time I've ever used any eyeshadows from Tarte. If you want to see my opinions on their formulas, this palette, if I like it or not, just, let the video play. If you want to know, just keep on watching. I'm like, well, duh, the video will get to it. Or not. I mean, it might just shut off. You don't know. Or maybe you do know if you check the little stream with the time on it. I don't know. Maybe it'll just cut off right here. Who knows? Woo! I hope the audio sounds good on this. I can't really tell. Sorry I sound a little bit congested. I'm just kind of getting over a mild cold. Like, thank God I got a flu shot. Otherwise, I'd still be on my ass. I can't really hear, out of, either of my ears very well, and I'm using a new microphone that, doesn't mount on any of my tripods, apparently. So, there's that. So I'm just kind of sitting it on my desk to my left and just praying and hoping that this sounds somewhat okay. So today we're going to be working with the, Tarteist, or Tarte... Is it Tarteist? I always thought it was Tarteist or whatever, but the Tarteist Pro Remix Palette. Look at that packaging. It's so cute. I love anything that takes me back to my childhood. The first shade I'm going in with is the color Mashup. It's this purpley color right here. Excuse my nails. They all chipped off really prematurely. I only painted them like 2 days ago, so I don't know what I did. I probably just wasn't paying attention. So, did I prime this lid? It feels primed. We're just going to say it's primed and we're going to go in with the look. I don't really remember what I did. Alright, so get a moderate amount of that on a fluffy brush. Oh my god, my ears hurt so much right now, just speaking, just hearing the noise this close to the camera. My ears, my poor ears. And we're just going to blend that in all over the crease. For the next part, I'm going in with Art Deco. I'm going to blend it right into the crease. I don't like to do metallic shades in the crease. I mean, I used to all the time, in the good old days of my old channel, but kind of got away from it, and now I kind of feel like I want to go back. A hard time, guys. I can't see very well, and I can't hear very well. Having my ears makes me, even more, oh my god, where am I? And I can't deal with it right now. Going into the color Artist, it's that dark blue shade. And I'm just going to kind of place that in, an outer V shape. I like to do this when my eyes are open. I know not a lot of people do. They're always like, oh, eyes closed. I'm like, I don't know about y'all, but this is the way I see my eye shape. Just adding a little bit more. I'm leaving that. Oh, is that outer corner fucked up? Alright, so we're putting on the black. Now this is where this palette I feel gets really interesting. When I was doing the other eye, I noticed that the black is not extremely pigmented. I'm used to Sugar Pills black. That's the black I'm used to. That is so bam once you get it on there, and it does not go anywhere if you use too much. This one I can keep dipping into and bringing up the intensity of the look, but it's not in a bad way. Normally when I have shadows like this, they annoy me that I have to keep going back and forth into the color. But oh, you know what? We're just gonna forget that I did that, and we're just gonna keep going. Normally, it bothers me that I have to take so many steps blending, but for this one, I don't really mind, and it actually turns into this really pretty color. Next color I'm taking is Color Explosion. It's the green color in that palette. It's the most, perfect green in the world. Oh, look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. Look at it. Palette, and I feel all of the colors are very transforming and really made to layer on each other, and I feel people like, there's a lot of people I work with who don't like this palette, and they're like, ew, it's, like, ugly, I don't like it, and I feel like this palette isn't getting enough credit. I think for Tarte, it's really cool, and I know a lot of people were saying, like, oh, it looks just like the Urban Decay Naked palettes, or it's just like Urban Decay. I'm like, Urban Decay didn't invent colorful eyeshadow, okay, number one, so I wouldn't say that they're copying Urban Decay like everyone else, like, oh, they're copying, like, no, that's like saying Urban Decay copied MAC. Let's not do this. Now, there are, like, certain colors in here that are not really revolutionary, but they're revolutionary for Tarte, okay, because Tarte has always done brown. Like, there has never been a palette of theirs that hasn't been brown. So to see them actually foray into making colors, good for them. And you know what? I am impressed by it. I am impressed by their first attempt at it. I really like it. What did I do on the other eye that makes it so... You know what? I need to, like, fix this. What did I do? Take a little bit of Artist, and we're going to carry it down here. Kind of... just there. That green color again, and we're gonna go mash up again that pink color and take it just right around there. I want to take a little bit more and just do my lashes, and then I will be right back. But before, the mascara I am using is Milk Makeup's Kush Mascara. I love this stuff. I never thought I would actually like a mascara that has fibers, but it's amazing. And I also love the packaging. It's a heavy, heavy, heavy metal tube, and I feel like if I have this in my bag and I, you know, forget, like, my mace at home, I could probably, like, take somebody's freaking eye out with this, or, like, really leave some damage if I threw this at their face, because it is so heavy. So, it also doubles as a weapon. Is this a palette that you can make standalone looks? Like, is this something I would travel with just by itself? I mean, probably. I've worked as a professional makeup artist for, like, many years now, so I feel like I can make a lot of palettes work. So that whole thing about, is it a standalone, could I take it on vacation, or is it an accent palette bowl, really don't apply to me, because I'm going to carry a lot of palettes. If I want to carry a lot of palettes, I'm going to carry one palette if I want to carry one palette. And I think that, you know, if you do your thing and you have your own individual style, like, you can make anything work. I find all of their shadows blend really, really well. So I'm really glad they came out with something colorful that's a little bit more up my alley. Judging on this formula, like, I would buy their neutral color palettes if I didn't already have neutral colors. Tarteist Pro Remix Palette is Emily approved. That's it for this video. I'm still feeling very drained. I really can't hear. I don't even, like, I know some of my words are coming out really strange because I can't hear, especially with this expander in my mouth. So I'm just gonna go. My head literally feels like the pressure is, like, about to explode, and that's how it feels like in my ears. Like, my eardrums are horrible. So I'm just gonna go and rest. Bye.